Hey, what's up, YouTube? Um, Something I really want to talk about is it's anime. Um, is anime cool now? Cause I don't know. Back when I was in high school and stuff, it was just like if you told people you watch anime, everyone just looks at you like, oh yeah, he's weird, you know. And now it's just like people that have never seen any anime are just like, oh yeah, I watch anime, you know, I know this and that. Like, I think I was watching Kai Cenat. I'm sure Kai Cenat has seen some anime, but like, I saw this video of him, like, I think he was accepting some award, and he was talking about like all the struggles that he's gone through in his life, and how he was like at a bad space, and then he was just like, anime got me through it, and then he just like started listing like a whole bunch of animes and stuff, you know. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know, maybe this guy does watch anime, but he just, you know, just to be on that platform and just like randomly start naming anime, it was just like, um okay, you know, I guess you're cool. I don't get it, because, you know, back in high school and stuff, you know, I was a little awkward, you know. I didn't really know how to like approach people, or like, you know, how to start conversations and all that. You know, I had like maybe one or two friends, which honestly in life that's all you need. But, you know, back in high school, people, you know, everyone is just trying to make a whole bunch of friends and stuff. And fourth period, I think it was during lunchtime, and during fourth period, it was like my math class. My teacher, like, she'll always go through all the information that we're supposed to learn for that day. She'll go through it so fast. So like we have like an hour and some change just to like chill. So I always just ask her. I just like get the whole pass, and I'd be like, hey, can I go to the library? And it just became like a thing. Everyone knew, oh yeah, here goes Abdul. He's about to ask to go to the library again. Because, you know, we had nothing to do in class, so I just go to the library and stuff and just like watch anime. And the guy that worked there, he always just like turn off the screen like if you were doing anything but work. But he pretty much just knew, like, you know, all I wanted to do was just like chill in there and watch anime, so he pretty much just let me do it. But yeah, man, it's just crazy nowadays. Like, anywhere you go, people are just like promoting the fact that they watch anime, and I'm just like, this is crazy, because people are funny, you know. People are funny, because I remember I told my manager at work, this lady that I was cool with, I told her to watch this anime, and like she was like, oh yeah, I'll get to it and that. But then she always let it slip that you know, she finds it weird and stuff like that. And, you know, she'll think it's like uncool to watch it, you know. And it's not just with anime, it's also like K-dramas, like Squid Game, when Squid Game first came out. Because, you know, if you watch anime, you pretty much also watch K-drama. It's just like, it's just what you do, you know. So like I told people to watch Squid Game, and like usually when I tell people to watch Asian shows, it's just like, I don't know, you know, if it's not American, people don't want to really watch it, you know. And then like I think it was like a week went by. I came to work one day, and she was like, "Hey Abdul, guess what? I'm watching Squid Game, blah blah." And I'm just, I just remember looking at her like this freaking larper, like, you know, why do people always want to do something after like it's been approved that, hey, yeah, this is cool, you know, we've made the decision for you that you're allowed to watch this. It's cool now, you know. And it's the same with anime, you know. But if everyone else in society or whatever is just like, yo, don't watch that, man, that's nerd, that's for like kids that have problems or whatever, however you want to categorize it, you know, people just like, they need that safety net before they can like think for themselves, you know. So yeah, man, it's just, I mean, it's something that's been going around for a while, you know. I can't really pinpoint when anime became such a big deal. Maybe with the newer animes coming out. If I had to guess, I'll say maybe it's when Attack on Titan came out. Because obviously you have like your hardcore animes who've known about, like, about your Naruto, your One Piece, your Death Note, your Full Metal Alchemist. They've known about that. But like for the new anime fans, it's just like, oh my god, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, this and that. And not to hate on anime lovers, because it's there for everyone to enjoy it. But it's a little annoying when people just come out of nowhere and they try to like something just because everyone else is like, oh yeah, that's cool now. And then you have your Logan Pauls, your Kai Cenats, your Mr. Beast, and everyone else. Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Beast, by the way, but it's just like certain things, it's like, it's obvious that, if you don't watch it, just say you don't watch it, But it's cringe when you watch like videos of them and like they don't really know what they're talking about, but they try so hard to convince you that they know what they're talking about, and you're just like, bro, it's okay if you don't, and it's okay if you try and get into it. Just don't try to lie, because we know, and anime is there for everyone to love it. The more the merrier. But just be honest. But yeah, man, I really want to know what everyone else thinks. Like, is anime cool now, or like what is going on? Are people just like LARPing and stuff? Yeah, just thought I'd make a video about it.